What it do, YouTube? What it do? Young Hawk is upset at Compton Ricc for defending 4XTRAZ. He's tired of podcasters having sympathy from my boy 4XTRAZ. He said, where was the sympathy at when he was knocking people out? Where was the sympathy at when he was sucking out non-affiliates? Where was the sympathy at when he watched a man get peanut butter in his butt? He said, now that he lost his hand, you want us to be sympathetic.
I'm speaking about the 4XTRAZ situation, man. You feel me? Alright, he blew his hand up with an M80. Y'all need to stop sitting here giving this dude all this sympathy or asking people to get this man sympathy. You feel me? The way he was just riding Aaron Plummer and all that disrespectful shit he was saying to him, all the disrespectful that he was doing to niggas in the county jail, the stories he was getting out, telling on podcast interviews, how he was firing on non-affiliate because of where they stayed at, how he was sitting there putting carrots in niggas' butts, all type of. Now y'all want sympathy for this.
Compton Ricc got tired of Aaron the Plumber dissing 4XTRAZ. He was mad because he's dissing a man that's already down on his luck. So Compton Ricc decided to call Aaron out for the fade. Young Hawk said Compton Ricc is not a good Samaritan. He said Compton Ricc is only looking out for himself. According to him, he just wants the money and the fame that's gonna come from this fight. He said Compton Ricc could care less about 4XTRAZ because according to him, he just wants to fill his pockets up with money.
Well, what was doing when 4XTRAZ was on TV talking about he stuck a carrot in the homie? Compton Ricc, you wasn't sitting there talking about, oh, 4XTRAZ, I'm going to get down with you for that, you know, because we Crips, and that make the Crips look bad. You doing that to a handicap, that's gay shit. Ooh. You wasn't doing none of that. But the moment this nigga blow his hand up, you see an opportunity to come up on the bag. Bro, you like a bitch, bro. I come from squabbling in the mud, in the dirt, in the sandbox, in the grass, in the street, in the backyard, in the front yard, in the living room, in the attic, in the basement. I'ma squabble you wherever. County jail, the juvenile hall, wherever we at, bro. I come from that.
Young Hawk is calling Compton Ricc out for the fade. He says size doesn't matter. Young Hawk looks like he could be 5'5" in height and probably weighs 150 pounds. He said he's a little bitty guy but got a heart of a lion. I don't know if Compton Ricc is gonna take this fight because he probably wants somebody with a bigger name. Somebody that can get him a bigger bag. For example, Munchie B wants to fight Charleston White. Now if that happens, then that's a good look for Munchie B, because that fight will not only guarantee him a bag, but it's also gonna make him famous because Charleston White is a big name. You see, the fight has to make sense.
That size don't mean nothing. Stop trying to get a bag off Aaron the Plumber. Dead homies. Talking to you, Compton Ricc, you're a bitch. Bro, on my mama, I'm local. I'm local to wherever you are, fool. You feel me? Like, we can get it in. You talking about you need 60 days. If you need 60 days, take that 60 days, buddy. You give me 60 days, you ain't got a chance in hell. You don't have a chance. You just been popping it. Nigga don't like niggas like you. Nigga. Do something. Like niggas a buster.
Young Hawk said he's been fighting big guys his whole life. He said take a look at 600. He's a really big guy. Pause. But according to him, his fighting ability is trash. He says 600 gets knocked out every other week. Then my boy said the unthinkable. He said he would drive to your city and fight you at the Compton swap meet. Say it ain't so. That's a quick way to get unalive, my boy.
I beat the fuck out of niggas like you, Ricc. You feel me? Like you, 4XTRAZ. I beat the fuck like y'all, bro, on the dead homies. Size don't mean shit. People want to see a real squabble. Come on, man. I done seen too many big niggas get on here and not know how to fight. 600 fight, bro, that was garbage. That big should be sliding everything on Hoover. Everything that coming their way, nigga, you should be face down, ass in the air. So I challenge you to a squabble. Ricc, since 4XTRAZ can't fight, and I've been asking for the squabble. Like, I'm outside, bro. On my mama, I'll meet you at the Compton swap meet. We can do it there, Compton Ricc. I promise you I will pull up and put you on your pocket.